And as you can see, it gives us sort of a specular highlight. Even though it's black, we don't have anything plugged in. Why is this thing working? Anyway, that shows you those three and gives you sort of an idea of what they are. So we're going to build a quick material with all this. We're going to take the texture that we have here. We're going to take this down a little bit. We'll make this, just make this green. Just go 1, enter. And we're going to add in a multiply. That way the blacks stay black. And as you can see, it changed a little bit. Then we're going to bring this up, bring this back a little bit. What we're going to do here is take this param. We're going to use a add. Basically, I'm just making something simple. That way it's sort of easy to let y'all see what's going on. We have no parameter name on that, so we want to go ahead and name that. We're going to name that, just name it highlight. You got spec highlight, highlight, and you got your texture sample. Actually, this needs to be a spec highlight, so we're going to go Control C, Control V, bring it up, bring this out, plug it in here, and just go ahead and move that out of the way. You really don't need it. And we'll show you how to do some cool effects with this. Anyway, now we got everything set up. That's called spec highlight. That's called spec highlight. So we got to change the name of that one. Each one has to be specific. Diffuse color. All right, that's changed. Go ahead and save your material. Then you have to save your package. Come back into your content browser, go down to materials, clear all this out, right click, save. Then I want you to right click again and make another material instance constant. We'll name this cool matte. Matte INT 01. In case we want to make another, we can make like 10 of them. And but the cool matte lets you know that the material instance constant is going toward the cool matte. And I'll put coal instead of cool. So we'll put coal. There we go. Okay, now if you notice, it brings up the material instant constant here. But if you look down here, it's not saved. So what you want to do is right click on your package, click save, and it'll save it all. Then you want to make sure you highlight the cool matte, which we're going to be using. Come in here, and you want to go to parent, and there you go. Now also you can see that OPP programming is involved in this too, even though it's visual. What we're using is still using an OPP because this what we created a while ago was the parent, and this would be called the kid or the child class. What we have here, the material instance would be the child class, and the parent would be the main class. So you go to your vector parameters. Look, we got diffuse, color, and spec highlight. Scalar parameter, you got highlight. Texture parameter, you got texture sample. So let's back out of here real quick. And we'll just sort of turn this. That way you can see the spec. Alright, we'll just leave it right there. That way we can see. First thing we want to do is we want to play with the color, right? Let's see what we got here. We'll give it sort of a light blue color. Click OK. Didn't change much. Oh yeah. Don't forget to check your boxes here. That's what you're going to be using. And as you can see, now that we check the boxes, it has sort of a blue tint. Now if you want to get something major, as you can see, there you go. And then the only thing it changes is the interior. It won't change the black. The black will stay the same. Spec highlight, we can do the same thing. Let's say we wanted to add sort of a pinkish color to that. There you go. And you see you can do all this on the fly. There's no need to save anything. Once you're done adjusting, all you do is go in and save your material instant constants, and you're done. Highlight, for instance, that right there, you can go in, you'll change that to 0.15, enter. You see how it made it brighter and gave it sort of a washed out look. You can use this stuff any way you want to, and you can go in and make 100 different changes. Make it look really cool, give it sort of a matte look, and actually you can even change your textures. Once you get the material built, let's say you got a really cool and you love the way it looks, and you use the texture parameters instead of using you use the texture sample 2D parameters on all your, they'll all pop up right here on all your textures out of your material. They'll all pop up right here, and you can change each one. So if you make a really cool material, really good looking one, and you just come in here to where you can change your values and make a material instance, then you're saving memory, because it's not really going in and changing much. It's changing it on the fly, but your parent is still there. You don't have to do a lot of saves, and your computer doesn't have to do a lot of re-renders. But anyway, let's go in here real quick to our material editor. We'll go ahead and save our package. That way our instant constant is saved. Cannot speak. Anyway, go up here to textures. We'll type in I don't know. Type in grass. Hit enter, and make sure you select all assets, and there's your grass, and then pull those up, and you'll be able to pull up several of them. Let's go here. We'll just select that one, and all you do is you just click the little green arrow, and there's your grass. Your grass is on there. And like I said, you can change all this on the fly really fast. All you have to do is, once you close this out, you go back in your material editor and you save your package. And if you want to clear all this out, there's a little quick way of doing it. It's just hit clear. Everything clears out and it goes to that package you were on. And there you go. And there's your material. It's quite simple. I think y'all thoroughly enjoy learning that and playing around with it. But anyway, let's go back into our material. You know, we've learned that part so far. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop right here, because we got some advanced nodes coming up next. I'm going to go ahead and delete all these, and I'll bring in more on the next tutorial. And I will see y'all then. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Sorry if it sounds boring, but it's sort of a part we got to get around first to learn. That way we all can you know, get better at it.